Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. Hope everyone's keeping well. It's great to be back over the Friday, Saturday and Sunday shows once again. Don't forget, quickly into this, Rookie Ref, Feeling the Football Fear. You can get it on Amazon. It's a great read. It's smashing for kids just starting off in football, for the mums and dads to read them a bedtime story, get the adrenaline flowing because of football, and especially if the youngsters want to become a referee. And it's good for the adults as well, believe me. Okay, I hope everyone has been fine and enjoyed the whole of the weekend up to now, and there's been loads of REFspect on and off the field of play. That's what we want, REFspect. Wherever you're out and about, you've got summer leagues, you've got, you name it, you've got tournaments, you've got friendlies, and we just want our referees to be looked after. And it's that time of year where teams, players, referees, committee members are all off on holiday, so it's short notice, it's people standing in for each other, teams, shorter players, teams putting other kids in because they're shorter players. Does that happen? Does it still happen? I'd love to hear what you have to say about it, Mal at don'txtheline.com. Be interesting to hear your thoughts on this. Summer leagues, are they friendly leagues? Is it all about development? Is it all about wanting to poach players, get them in the right frame of mind, put them in your team, get them all soaked up and sweetened up, and why don't you play for us for next season? We're looking for players like you. Does it happen? Does it still go on? I'm sure there's many of you out there willing and shouting, I want to get on this show, I want to talk to them, I want to let them know what's going on. Has football calmed down? No poaching anymore? Well, you let me know. Once again, Mal at don'txtheline.com. Love to hear from you. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Should be interesting to find out your comments as a manager, as a coach, as a parent. As a parent, how many times do you get approached by different managers and coaches from other teams asking, is your child available? Would he want to play for us next season? Would he want to stay at his own team? You know, we can offer this, we can offer that. Come on, parents as well, get involved. Should be interesting. It's all about developing. I believe that coaches should just go in there and get a team up and develop them as best as they can. Encourage them to play football, keep them away from the streets, all the bad guys, all the bad corners. Encourage them with good attitudes. That should be part of your training. Good attitude should be allowed in every team, and I think every coach and manager should emphasise the fact that it's all about fair play as well when they start playing grassroots football. It's all about the enjoyment, but attitudes. We don't want bullying in teams, we don't want bullying the opposition. So if you've got a bully in your team, how do you go about it? You know, if you think that one of the kids is just overwhelming, overpowering, and sort of ordering all the other kids around, and they're scared to play football, scared to see, you know, wow, good player, don't want to let him down, otherwise I'm in for it. You know, those sort of players, you need to, I'm not saying get them off the team, you need to develop them. You can develop them. If you're a good coach, good manager, you'll find a way to do this as well. How's your team going with the subs? How's things going? Everyone putting in the money okay? Too much money? Well, you know what we say. We have change.org, we have a programme there. You can sign our petition if you think the fees are extreme and it's sort of affecting your pocket now. If you've got one or two kids playing football and you think, wow, it's costing me a small fortune. I'm just going to water this camera here on YouTube because I think the focus is a little bit too much. So I'm just going to focus it out a little bit. Take it, there you go. so you get a little bit more because I was sort of on top of it. So yeah, there you, is that better? There you go, that's better. Not too close, I'm right on top of the screen, so you can see the difference there now. It was a little bit too close, and yeah, you understand it. Have you enjoyed your weather at the moment? Because we're looking for some sort of heat wave coming in yet again, aren't we? 34s, 37s. I should be used to that because not long come up back from Cyprus, it was 34, an average of 34 every day. Getting used to it. What I found hard, I always find hard, is when I get to Cyprus and they're 2 hours ahead, and then you catch up, then you're up early, aren't you, trying to get the sun and get your breakfast, get your dinner, whatever it may be. But I can never catch up on those 2 hours. I always feel as if I've lost my sleep because I never sleep on a plane. I really can't. I'm too, I don't know, hyperactive, whatever you call it. I just can't, you know, get myself right. You see everyone else, when, especially if it's a late flight, the night lights going out and people trying to sleep and it goes nice and quiet. Not me. I'm just focused on looking out the window, thinking another 4 hours to go, because 5 hour flights is a long time to me, and I always believe that I'm up there for an hour, and I think it takes me 10 hours to get home. That's the way I feel. I hate travelling. I wish I could just be a Doctor Who box, beam me up Scotty as well as Star Trek, bang, there you go, I'm at my destination, no travelling. Wouldn't that be a dream come true? Yeah. Worst nightmare for me is travelling. What's your thoughts? Do you make it travelling part of your holiday? Do you really enjoy it? Going to the airports, coaches, to your destination, or are you just shattered by the time you get in to your final destination and your dream holiday? Because it was a dream holiday for me. I enjoyed the break, hopefully recharged the batteries. I felt a lot jet lagged, or a little bit jet lagged on return, early hours Sunday morning, and I'm just getting, it's now Sunday, you know, it's a week since I came back from Cyprus, and I'm shattered, totally shattered. But I've missed a lot of football. I'm going to try and catch up on that, catch up on the work that I'm doing here, the voluntary work. It's loads of that to do, and even my job work, because we're not for profit organisation, anyone knows. Don't cross the line. We've been doing this for many years, and it is hard work. Yes, getting your lottery grants, getting things organised, putting everything into perspective, what you've got to do, what you've got to buy, what you can't buy, what you can buy, trying to make it, and it takes time. You just don't want to dive in, you want to make sure that you've got everything right. And obviously with our young commentators, we want to gain access to them as well, and introduce more kids to the show and people suffering with mental health, because that's what our lottery grant is all about, mental health. And anyone who's seen the work that we're doing with our choir, one step ahead on mental health, thanks to the lottery once again helping us out to make the awareness within grassroots football, getting everyone on board, people who are making a difference. And I've got to say a massive thanks and well done to John May, Tim Edwards, and also Owen Ward. You may have seen their documentary, two of us doing a great job, doing the rounds well. That'll get picked up, because I've saw a preview of that, and that preview that I saw was a little bit tearful. But he's had his, so we say, the Rain Dance Festival, where all these documentaries go in and film shows and things like that. And he's been on BBC, ITV. Definitely someone's going to buy that off them and view it and show it, because it is a serious documentary, to be honest. But there's laughter, there's tears, as John says in there, and I wish them all the very best indeed. It's getting a message across as how Tim has come to terms with the murder of his daughter. So it's well worth having a look. If you've not seen it yet, the two of us, John May, Tim Edwards, and director Owen Ward, absolutely fantastic. I'm going to sit there and watch it one day. I've seen just the trailer of it. That's enough to know that I want to watch the whole documentary. I'm not too sure how long it's on for, but it's been on private cinemas for viewers and they're all enjoying it and they're all showing their support, then it's good enough for me. I can't wait to watch it. So have a little look for it, just trailer, just go on there, go on to Google, the two of us, John May, Tim Edwards. It's not like a true crime story, it's a documentary, reality to life, what goes on, how the friendship became, how they came together, how they met, how they broke up together, how they're still together, what they've done together, and Land's End to John O'Groat, what a walk, and they both completed that, and there was loads out to congratulate them on their return. But fascinating stuff, and Owen filmed them right the way through. Brilliant, well done. Well worth the pun and the advertising. Anyway, we're talking about mental health, and obviously that's what part of that documentary is about, men suffering with mental health. We want to get the message across to the kids as well within grassroots football, because there's many kids out there suffering with mental health as well. And this all stemmed from going back 5 years ago. COVID took its toll, kids were stopped doing exams, kids were falling behind, kids didn't know what they were doing, they were locked indoors. It was a nightmare. I was lucky enough to be out of doors. I was never in because of my job, which was a support worker, so allowed out 7 days a week. And I can imagine what the kids were feeling, because we all remember going back to social media, kids trying to entertain themselves, adults helping them out, keepy uppies in the garden, doing all kinds of different tricks, different plans, comedy, what they could introduce, and a lot of people made a lot of money out of that as well, believe me, out of COVID. And I'm sure they would like to say something one day, come across and say just how much they made, what COVID did for them. Because there was a lot of business makers there, you know, new businesses coming through. So, but the majority, as we say, this is what it's all about. We've got our choir, and they've been performing today. Their first live performance, absolutely fantastic, at the local church here in the building each Sunday, and there's over 100 odd people, and the nerves were there, but the kids performed and they sung the song, and I filmed it. I had to film it, but I've got to watch it because you can't put it on YouTube because of the copyright at the moment with the song Lean On Me, because we didn't have our singer with us, David John Jaggs, from the Ragamuffins, and his teammates there along the way. Once they come together, then, and we get the license, then we can put it out there. But the performance was for ourselves and for the parents, because I don't think Facebook and YouTube would allow it, because you get struck off when you the copyright issues with the song. But well done to all the kids, and I'm hoping to have those kids in over the next few weeks, and giving their verdicts, giving their thoughts about what they've done, the training that we put together, and how we got together now. They performed, where they started, where they couldn't get things right. It's been a few months, but you want to get it right, and I can't wait for them to team up with the professional singer now and put the video together with John May and also Owen Ward. That'll be going out very, very soon indeed, and we want to make a music video out of it. So we need to get the team together and work closely together, and then make it so powerful that we're getting the message across within grassroots football. And once again, thank you to the National Lottery for getting us our community grant to help us push this forward and get the awareness out to each and every one of you out there as well, because we don't want to see kids suffering. And the message in grassroots football, the teams in grassroots football, if we can just help one, then our mission has been accomplished. So watch out for the choir, the Heart of Gold choir. They'll be performing very, very soon indeed. You'll see the video, you'll see what we've got in store for them, what's planned for them. And yeah, it's exciting times, and then we're going to get on with everything that we're doing here within grassroots football. And we want you out there as well to get involved, your team, your managers, talk to them, the kids, all get involved in One Step Ahead to Mental Health. We know there's a million programs out there, but we're promoting it throughout grassroots football, trying to make a difference. We don't want to see kids suffering. We don't want to see that, not in a million years. So we can all work together. can't we? See, if you can lend your support, please, once again, contact myself, Mal, at don'txtheline.com. You can also help us out in funding, because we want to rig the kids out with stuff if we can, help them out. They're putting their time and effort into it, and they're realising what the message is bringing to maybe one of their friends one day. So they'll grow up knowing that if there's a friend in trouble, they only need to call me. And that is the message that we're putting across. Lean on me, call me. What more of a message could you ask for? So watch out for it, please. Heart of Gold, one step ahead on mental health. We can't wait to get going, and it's coming towards that scene now. Before the kids break up, before the football season starts, we want to release that and get the message across to everyone right across the nation on mental health issues. Let's sort it out, eh? If you want to get involved, contact me. Thank you very much indeed. So if you've been out and about as well in grassroots football, please make sure that you support your referee. There'll be a lot more new referees coming into it next season, and I know for a fact the new season at the North Liverpool JFL and John O'Leary Kirby League as well, they'll be getting in new referees, bringing them on board, introducing them to the game. So you've got to help these referees out, because the majority of them are still at school. Young referees that they're going to be having will be at school. So it's a safeguarding issue, and you've got to control yourselves as adults when you're on the field of play or off the field of play. By that I mean on the sidelines, supporting your team themselves, all the kids. And it goes without saying that we want you to support not just your home team, not just your team, but the kids on the opposition as well. It's all about enjoyment. It's all about developing the kids and their footballing skills. It's not about let's chase this referee away from the game, because we believe they're no good. They're making too many bad decisions. And 9 times out of 10, a young referee, will make a poor decision, a wrong decision, because of the pressure from adults having a go at that young referee. Because you put your child in that position, running across or running throughout the team with the ball, passing the ball, and you get everyone shouting at that youngster, would it put them off? Would they want to play football ever again? Think of it that way. Why should a young referee have to be punished? Because their mum and dad may be watching this as well. It could be your child. You wouldn't like to see it in the football team. So why does everyone have a go at a young referee who's trying to understand, develop their skills within the game themselves? And there's a reason why, this referee is chosen, and that's probably a little bit of pocket money as well, has chosen to go down that road and take up the whistle. It's because they want to make some pocket money. We were all out years and years and years ago as kids doing paper rounds, doing you name bobber jobs. Remember, there's a million of you out there who would not know that. But have a look back, ask your mums and dads what they used to do as children to earn a few bob. Milk rounds, bread rounds. There was a million things. Now, refereeing, officiating has come into it, and they're making a few bob, and it's helping them out and saving the mums and dads a few bob in pocket money each week, because they're earning their own and developing skills in their own spending, knowing what receipts are, knowing what invoices are, and they're learning how to save and put that money away for a rainy day. So give that referee all your support as and when you go out to grassroots football, because they are part and parcel of grassroots football itself. Without them, there wouldn't be a game. No ref, no game. So you don't want one of these. You don't want one of these. All you want is respect and REFspect on and off the field of play. Encourage your referee when they're out and about. Things will happen, things will change, things will get better, and that referee themselves will want to come along and referee your games. Make it nice and comfortable for the referee as well as the kids while they're out there developing their skills. And that referee may one day be also on the Premier League pitches as an official, if you can give them your support as well as the kids. REFspect on and off the field of play. Thanks for tuning in. We'll give you more information on the choir as we have it next week, and when they're going to be starting to be filmed by John May, Owen Ward. Yeah, it's going to be a cracker. And David John Jaggs, our singer, 100%. The kids, Heart of Gold choir, are looking forward to a massive, massive song coming up very, very soon. Lean on me. And don't forget, if you're having problems, always rely on a family member, family friend. Speak. We want to give you the voice. Call me or call them. Simple as that, if you're struggling. We'll be back again on Friday evening, hopefully with both our young commentators, Jaden and Dan. Apologies again for Jaden on the Friday. Young Dan is brilliant, absolutely superb. Got a lot in common with young Dan as a youngster, and we're going to go far. There's going to be a lot that we are going to be doing over the next few weeks, I assure you. So keep watching this space. From myself, Malday, and all the team here, the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, REFspect programme, Heart of Gold initiatives, No Ref, No Game. Yep, there we go. And our choir. We'll see you on Friday. Take it easy. Enjoy the weekend. Cheerio for now.